Hey babes, hey, your girl Yvette is back. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's, babe. Your girl Yvette is back over at Mind Yvette's Businesses. Y'all know your girl been gone for some time. I kind of started my channel, then kind of went MIA, but I'm about to let y'all know real quick what happened. And then we about to get into this story time. But tonight for dinner, I'm eating tacos. It is Taco Tuesday. I have 3 tacos here. I actually ate one because I just really wanted to taste how good, if they were good or not before I came on here. It was good. It passed the test. So anyway, today is Taco Tuesday and we ain't going to spend too much time talking about what we eating. We're going to get back into that. Let me just let y'all know real quick. Like I said, Happy New Year's. Happy 2023. I am wishing nothing but peace and prosperity for everyone. 2022 was a year. And I'm pretty sure we can tell stories all day about how our 2022 went. It was good and bad, I'm pretty sure, for most of us. But 2023, I'm just going in this year optimistic, believing in faith, believing and having faith, and just knowing that it's going to be an amazing year. Of course, we're going to have our ups and downs, because that's just what life is about. You know what I'm saying? Nothing can be peachy keen. Okay. So yeah, I hope you guys had an amazing new year. Let me know in the comments if you did, or just wish your girl a happy new year. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But anyway, so I kind of been missing. I started my page and I kind of went MIA. And I know some of y'all been asking me about my story time, so we're back, okay? But we gotta grow this channel, y'all, because while I was gone, nobody was over here, okay? I know I was new over here, but dang. Baby, we about to hustle up some subscribers, okay? So if you new here, go ahead on the subscribe. Share this thing out because, honey, we need to get to 1K so we can go live over here. But anyway, in the meantime, in between time, I had started my Facebook, and I've been really going hard for the last 2 months over there. And now that I kind of have that little situation figured out a little bit, I decided I wanted to come over here while it's still early and get this thing back popping, so that way collectively I can get all my social medias popping. So basically, if you want to support me, because we all know it's free and it don't cost you nothing, you can follow me on all my platforms. Over here on YouTube, you can follow me on Facebook, IG, and TikTok, all at Mind Yvette's Businesses. Okay. So let's get into it, babes. Got me a little drink. Let me stop for y'all think it's alcohol, y'all. It's Welch's grape drink. And we got our tacos, and we about to get into our story time. So make sure you follow, subscribe over here. Never mind. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're sharing. Make sure you leave me some comments and interact. And of course, cut on your post notifications so you don't never miss any of these story times. Now let's get on into it. So this story started or takes place in Florida. We're going to get the characters some different names, so we can't use their names for legal purposes. So we're going to name the female of the story Ashanti and the guy Darren. So let's get into it. So Ashanti and her family was living in Florida. Her mom and her dad eventually got a divorce, so they would go back and forth between Florida and Mississippi or whatever. And then at some point, she just decided, her and her sister, that they were going to stay with their mom. Now, their mom was a cosmetologist, and Ashanti was like 16 and still in high school when she made the choice to just, stay in Florida with her mom instead of going back and forth between to Mississippi with her dad. So, as you know, she living her life in school trying to figure things out. She meets this boy. We're going to get him named JJ. I mean, he really wasn't a huge part of the story, but we just going to name him anyway. So, JJ, her and JJ started dating, kicking it, doing the whoop. And the next thing you know, Ashanti becomes pregnant. Now, her and JJ was very short-lived. Like, that relationship was very short-lived. There wasn't really nothing to holler about. But he was a good dad, and he remained in his child. Well, did I tell y'all she got pregnant? Oh, gosh. I'm tripping. Listen, I got to warm it up back up, y'all. It's been a minute since I did one of these. But anyway, they did the whoop. She gets pregnant. And then her and JJ was short-lived, like I said. They broke up. He moved on with his life. She moved on with her life. But he still was there for his child. So, time done went on now. Now she's 18. And she's just trying to figure out, what am I going to do with my life? I'm a mother now. So she decided to go in following her mom's footsteps and become a cosmetologist. So she enrolled in cosmetology school. And things were going good. I mean, she was living her best life, honey. All she was looking for now as Mr. Right. Honey, well, be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Be specific in what you ask for. But anyway, she meets this charming guy. His name Darren. Girl, and he done wooed her. Honey, he got little coins, okay? He dressed nice. He got nice cars. He always got some coins, girl. And Ashanti was feeling it. She's like, okay, I finally got somebody that can help me. Now, her family, of course, wasn't too into him because they knew what he did. I mean, any young person, you know, out here flashy and got a little couple coins like that, you probably know or even assume back then that they were into some type of illegal activities, okay? But she never saw him do anything, and I guess she didn't question it either because he was taking care of her and her kid, like lavishing her with all these little nice gifts, paying bills, making her feel good. People don't have their own experiences, so we ain't here to judge, okay? So anyway, Darren and Ashanti kicking it up Bobo or whatever. They all lovey-dovey. She's still in cosmetology school. But then she ends up pregnant, y'all. And she like, dang, what do I do? She didn't know, you know, how to take it because they wasn't doing so good at that moment when she got pregnant. But Darren promised to take care of her and the baby and her other son. And he did just that. So she was like, okay, we're going to do this thing. A couple months later, Darren goes to jail, y'all. Girl, Darren done took his stupid self to jail. 5-year sentence. 5 years. So now y'all know, Ashanti, she don't know what to do. At this point, her man in jail. Now she's struggling. She got 2 babies to take care of. She like, what do I do? So she did what she thought she had to do. Most people probably would have worked a second job or tried to figure out something. I mean, she had clients, y'all, but it just wasn't good enough for her. It wasn't, I guess, accustomed to what she was used to, but she was struggling. So she started slinging drugs herself. She like, shit, if he was doing it, he can make some coins. I could do it too, but I guess her goal was to only do it temporarily. She wasn't trying to make a career out of it, but the money was good and it was flowing. It was taking care of her and her family, so she was good. She was doing her. So while she was out here in these streets, honey, she done met another guy. Should we get him a name? We ain't gonna get him a name. We just gonna call him Sneaky Link. So mind you, Darren in jail, he doing his 5 year. She out here in the streets hustling and taking care of her family. So her man get home. But she done started messing with this other guy. And she done end up pregnant by him. Girl. So now, she got 3 kids. All three different baby daddies. But she's taking care of them, honey. Her and her drug money. She getting it in out here in the streets. She kept the baby. And from the little story, they did say, like, he remained, you know, in the child's life, I guess, or whatever. So, now she got two boys and a girl. Her oldest is by the dude that she met in high school. Then, you know, she had the little daughter by Darren. And then the last baby by the Sneaky Link was a boy. So now she got 3 kids. And Darren finally comes home. Whoo, child. Darren comes home. But at this time, y'all. Did he come home yet? No. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. He ain't home yet, y'all. She had a baby. Now she, like I said, she got the 3 kids to care for. She's still out here selling drugs. But y'all, she got set up. She got set up. A confidential informant set her up, y'all. So she goes to jail. And because at this time she had never been in trouble, the judge only convicted her. They convicted her of possession and intent and all this stuff. I don't know all the legal stuff. But she ended up having to do 9 months. She did her 9 months and 1 year probation. So now she done moved on. She on the straight and narrow. She ain't selling drugs no more. Her mama had took care of the kids while she was gone. Her mama and her sister was taking care of her kids and stuff while she was gone. So now she like, you know what? I don't want to be away from my kids. I don't want to put this burden on my family. I'm going to come home and I'm going to do right. So that's exactly what she did, y'all. She came home. Y'all know she was already a cosmetologist. She got back into hair. She was doing her thing. Low key, clean, doing what she's supposed to do. So now, like I said, Darren comes home. And from the story, they actually didn't get back together. Yeah, this taco is good. And I always give me some Doritos to scoop up what the taco don't get. I should have got some more paper towel. But anyway, Darren comes home and he want to see his child. Y'all know she had her issues growing up with her mom and her daddy. He got a divorce, so she wasn't going to keep this man from his baby. He already been gone 5 years out of her life. Okay, understandable. This fool, man, oh my God. So, he's coming to the house, seeing the baby, bringing her clothes, giving her money. So Ashanti like, hold up. Something don't seem right about this situation. Like, I know you ain't back into the same stuff you just went to jail for. Because if you is, don't bring that around me because I'm trying to live my best life. I ain't going back to jail. At least I ain't trying to, you know. So he basically lying, acting like he ain't doing nothing. So one time while she wasn't home, I don't know if she gave him access to her house. She must have did. But either way it go, y'all. One time she was gone and he had brought a safe to her house, put the safe in a duffel bag, and hid it in the attic. Now, the lady ain't there, y'all. Obviously, it ain't like how most of us is these days when we got cameras all through our house. No. She gone, probably doing a client. Who knows? The story didn't say. But he done hid the whatever's up in this safe in a duffel bag up in the alley. I mean, I said the alley. Attic. So now he's still coming around, y'all, like nobody business. So one day he comes over. It's a couple weeks later. He comes over to bring the daughter some school clothes. Now, Ashanti is in there and she's doing her client's hair. I don't know if it was her sister, her client, but she's doing somebody's hair at the time. They all sitting there. He on the couch with his daughter. She doing her client hair. Everything seems to be going good. He's showing the baby her school clothes and stuff. They all smiley. Girl. Why the popo done bust in the door? Boom! Bust through the door. Ashanti like, what is going on here? This fool sitting on the couch like he ain't did nothing, like he don't know why they there. Oh, we know you know why they there. The problem is why they there. You know what I'm saying? So, remind you about the little duffel bag situation. She still has no clue about this. So, the police raised the spot. They find the duffel bag, of course. It has some keys in there, drugs, some money, and everything. So, it's a wrap. Y'all know this lady on probation. She's already a 2-time felon. I don't even know what her other case was for. They didn't even say. They just said 2-time felon. You know, in Florida, 3 strikes you out. They ain't playing no game. So, they take him and her to jail. Now, initially, he said it was his or whatever. But because she was already a felon for drugs, they didn't believe it. They felt like they was in cahoots, and he was just trying to let her off. But somehow, within the story of him being down there, him and some other people, because I guess it wasn't just him. It was him, like, altogether it was 5 of them plus her. all men. She was the only woman here. But mind you, this lady really is innocent. She had nothing to do with this. And that's what like breaks my heart for her, because she really didn't have nothing to do with it, y'all. She really went, paid her debt to society, got out and trying to live her life the right way. And then boom, sometimes like just allowing that negative energy and then people that just don't want to do right just be around you can still mess you up. You know what I'm saying? So they all, yeah, I can't eat because this story was good. Well, I did eat. So he gets down there and changes the story, honey. Now she knew everything about it. She was in cahoots. It was hers. They all flipped on her. Her and the other guys that she had never even met, don't even know her from Adam from Eve. Then let's taco meat went in my throat. I'm gonna edit this out. Yeah, with my daughter laughing at me. Princess, give me some tissue. I mean, some paper towel. Okay. Yeah, that was not funny. Anyway, so they done all ratted her out. Everybody done turned state on her. Like, they all done told their stories. So now she devastated because she cannot believe this. Like, I tried to let you come back in, not to be with you, but to at least let you around your child. And this is how you do me. And you know I had nothing to do with this. Like, take your senses like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you drag me through this or whatever? So anyway, now, like I said, they all turned state. So now it's sentencing. Y'all. I know y'all probably like, damn. They gave her life. Yup. Life. Non-criminal, like, I mean, criminal and selling drugs, but none, like, what is it called where you, like, hurt somebody, like, physical hurt somebody, try to kill or rape or harm somebody. These are non-offensive, like, crimes. Like, I don't know what the legal term is, because if that's the case, I would have went to criminal justice and all that crap. I don't know. Y'all probably know. But anyway, let me know in the comments. So the judge sentenced her to life in jail with no possibility of parole. And then for this fool, he get, what, 150? Was it 150? Hold on, because I wrote it down. Girl, I be trying to write little notes. 150 months, y'all. They gave him 150 months. After all this was his, he was also a felony, had just got out of prison for 5 years. They gave him 150 months for testifying against her, him and his little crew. They didn't say how many the other 4 guys got, but him, he got 150 months. And she gets life. And y'all, she was innocent. She was actually innocent this time. She already had paid her debt for what she did, you know? So anyway, I was like, oh, kind of like, damn, you know, that's messed up, but God is good all the time. She did have to take her punishment, and she did have to sit down for some time. So she sat in there for like probably like 15 years. And then y'all know Obama was letting people go. What is it? I wrote it down. Oh, he was pardoning. She got a pardon from President Obama for a nonviolent crime. That's what it was, nonviolent crime. A nonviolent crime. So she was pardoned after doing 16 years in prison, y'all. I don't know if she ended up still having to do some time on papers or whatever the case may be, but after 16 years of this lady's life, she finally got out thanks to President Obama. And yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, story times be good because this stuff be true. This is true crime. This is like something that really happened to somebody, not something somebody made up or wrote a script for. This is real life stuff. I don't know if you can relate or know somebody in your family that can relate. All I know is I want to know how y'all feel about this situation. Light up the comments. I want to know all opinions, and every opinion matters to me. It ain't no right or wrong opinion. Let's just be, you know, not offensive to anybody, of course, but let's just tell our opinions and how y'all feel about the story time, because I really, really, really couldn't believe it. Like, you really turned on. I mean, I could believe it because that's what people do. Let me take that back. I know there's a lot of people that's in the system right now today because somebody that snitched on them or turned state on them and stuff like that. But the rest of your life. What if President Obama wouldn't have gave her that pardon, y'all? What if this lady would have been doing? And the system is messed up too. That's why I said, you know what? We just gonna have a whole lot of conversations. Follow me on my Facebook, because I'm gonna go over there and talk to my girls, because I know they're gonna give me their opinion. They're gonna let me know how they feel. And I want y'all to do the same. I did have one more taco left, but don't forget I ate one taco off camera. So technically I ate 3 tacos and a couple Doritos and drank some juice. So thank y'all so much for tuning in to this story time with me. I definitely will have 2 coming up next week. If y'all like story times like this, make sure that you are subscribing, cutting on your notifications so you won't miss one ever. And then, of course, let me know how you feel in the comments. Like, your feedback means a lot to me. It will make me continuously do them and bring them back for y'all. But into the meantime, in between time, I'll see y'all next week. Don't forget, follow your girl over at Minding Lovette's Business on all social media platforms. Peace.